Thank you. Well, thank you all. Thank you all. No. It is not Bernie. If there is ever a time in American history where it's not one person, but millions of people, this is that time. It's not me, it's you, it's all of us. All right, all of you, I'm sure, have heard, you understand what the cuts to Medicaid are about. If you cut $880 billion from Medicaid, that means millions of children in this country will lose the health care that they have, including some of the most vulnerable kids in our nation. What it means at a time when 2 out of 3 people in nursing homes get supported by Medicaid, and when nursing homes are already in desperate shape, it means that your mom, your dad may not be able to get into a nursing home or may be forced to leave a nursing home. I have worked very hard for a number of years on expanding community health centers. 32 million Americans, including 1 out of 3 in my state of Vermont, use community health centers for primary health care. 40% of the revenue for community health centers comes from Medicaid. Cut Medicaid, they are going to shut down or not be able to provide the quality primary care that the American people need. But I want you all to understand that all of this is taking place in a healthcare system that is already broken. Our job is not just to oppose these horrendous cuts to Medicaid, it's to fight to do what every other major country does. Understand, healthcare is a human right. Healthcare for all. So we look forward to working with you to pass a Medicare for all piece of legislation. But what we have all got to appreciate is what we're looking at right now is not just devastating cuts to Medicaid. We're looking at devastating cuts to nutrition programs. In the richest country on earth, millions of our kids go hungry, are not getting the nutrition that they need. But it's not just Medicaid, it is not just nutrition. Right now, they are cutting away the Social Security Administration. Social Security is already understaffed. They are not responding to the calls that people make. They want to devastate that program so that when people call, they get nothing. Last year, 30,000 people died who are on disability because they couldn't get their benefits on time. If Musk and Trump are successful, tens of thousands more will die. But it's not just Social Security and Medicaid and nutrition. It's the Veterans Administration. These are the people who put their lives on the line to defend this country. They want to fire 80,000 employees at the VA. Now, I don't care what your politics may be. But all over this country, people are sick and tired of seeing the richest guy on earth decimate the federal government and programs that working class people desperately need. Our job in every way that we can is to stop Trumpism and to fight for an agenda that works for all Americans, not just the billionaire class. So brothers and sisters, this is a pivotal moment in American history. We're in it right now. And I've been all over the country, and I believe that no matter what people's politics are, conservative, progressive, independent, Democrat, Republican, people do not want to see Elon Musk running the United States government. Let us stand together. Let's oppose Trumpism. Let's fight for a government and an economy that works for all of us, not just the 1%. Thank you all.
I was a fully functioning EMT before breast cancer. I helped administer care, but I never imagined being on this side of the bed. I am here to fight to save lives. It's hard enough to fight insurance denials and delays with over 848 million claim denials a year. There is no doubt that Medicaid cuts will cost lives, and those people will die suffering. 1 in 5 Americans have access to health care only because of Medicaid. 4 out of 10 children only have access to a doctor because of Medicaid. Over half of Medicaid is spent on people who need long-term care facilities. What happens to those people? Are we going to put them on the street? No! Is the new way to cut taxes for the rich to build cemeteries for the poor and the infirmed? No! Is that the care a veteran deserves? No! Is that the new standard of care for our elders? No! For the disabled? No! Let them die? No! Because making cuts to Medicare and Medicaid will succeed in doing just that. Millions of people are at risk of losing access to care that allows them to work and live dignified lives. Home and community-based care is in danger of closing. Elderly and disabled people will be made homeless, unable to afford rent and medical care, choosing between food and heart medication. I know how hard it is to balance the bills and the health care you need to live. I had to ration my care to keep a roof over my head. I know the shame it caused me to have nothing left to show for myself, having sold it all to stay alive. Instead of cutting Medicaid and taking health care away from people, Congress should do more to make the ultra-wealthy and big corporations pay what they owe. But they're not going to do it unless you act. Use your hands. Pick up the phone. Tell your senators and members of the House you're outraged. Use your bodies. Get down to town hall, district offices, and rallies. Make your voices heard and keep doing it over and over again until they back off and leave our health care alone.
Hi, I'm Dina Stickford, and I'm from ACO, American Community Organizations. I am a leader. Thank you. I'm here to speak about Medicaid. We're very concerned about this. Can you imagine people losing their medical benefits? They would not be able to get the doctor care, therapy care. They would not be able to get their medications, surgeries, oxygen, home care. We're asking that the Congress take in consideration to not vote for cutting Medicare. There are over 88,000 people that are fixing to get cut off of this, and it's very concerning to me. Just think about what's fixing to happen. All our crime rates are fixing to go up. People are going to start self-medicating, and we know what's happening on these streets. People are going to drop. And also, we would like to... I got a little something written down here. We're going to make our voices heard. any calling on Congress and the Trump administration, and we want them to vote no to cut Medicaid. For me and the millions of Americans, other people who depend on Medicaid to survive. Thank you.
Did she not do great, y'all? Is this not the kind of leadership we need in this moment? Thank you. Thank you so much, Dina. Thank you, Jen. Thank you for your patience. I don't know if you saw, Bernie was ready to talk to all of us. Y'all, we know when we fight, we win.
Yes.
We know that this is going to take everyone. I need to ask you to join, not only join the fight in this moment, but stay connected. So please take out your phone. It's not to take a picture of me, although you should take a picture of the beautiful day and how you are the most powerful people in America. But I'm going to ask that you please take out your phone and text the word CARE, C-A-R-E, to the number 2543. I'm missing a number, I am certain. Thank you. Mic check. We will text CARE to the number 25463. Thank you for the correction. You're welcome. Team, colleagues, activists, I am proud to have us close out with the incredible Rachel Fox, who is leading on healthcare access, and the incredible Rob Weissman from Public Citizen. Bring it, y'all.
Hi! It's so nice to see everybody out here defending Medicaid. I'm Rachel Fox. I'm a medical student, and I'm with Students and Physicians for a National Health Program where we where we advocate for a universal, comprehensive, single-payer healthcare system. I used to work in Medicaid financing before med school, and I'd like to tell you a story from that job about how Medicaid saves lives and can save money in healthcare spending in the long run. So, one summer, a hospital contacted my team about a little boy who had well-controlled asthma for the majority of the year, but in the summer he was going to the emergency department multiple times every week with asthma attacks that were caused by the summer heat and humidity because his family couldn't afford air conditioning. So we got him a $100 AC unit for his bedroom window, courtesy of his state's Medicaid program, and his emergency department visits dropped to almost zero. That $100 Medicaid claim ended up saving hundreds of thousands of dollars in healthcare spending and allowed that little boy to have happy, healthy summers. That's just one of a million examples because Medicaid is critical. It's flexible enough to meet individual states' needs, but it's broad enough that every single hospital in the country receives Medicaid funding. It covers innocent kids struggling through the summer break due to their asthma, and 40% of kids in general. It covers new moms and their babies, elderly folks in nursing homes, people living with disabilities, first responders, veterans, people trying to escape poverty, and students like me in half of my med school class. Does any of that sound like waste, fraud, or abuse to you? No, me neither. So, since this administration and their douchebags seem confused about what counts as smart spending, let's give them some examples of what actual waste, fraud, and abuse would look like. Waste would be Trump spending $18 million in taxpayer money to play golf for over a quarter of his days in office. Boom. Fraud would be Medicare Advantage, not traditional Medicare, which we love, but Medicare Advantage, which is run by private health insurance companies and is under investigation for overcharging the Medicare Trust Fund while providing worse services for their enrollees. Boo! Paying more for less is only an advantage if you're a United Healthcare shareholder. An abuse would be Elon Musk, our national parasite, leeching off of our government to get even richer. Ew. So let's tell Congress to work on cutting actual waste, fraud, and abuse instead of slashing Medicaid and access to care for the most vulnerable Americans. I feel so fortunate to have you guys on my side, and from all of us at Students in Positions for a National Health Program, thank you.
Get a little louder for Rachel. Brothers and sisters, we need to finish up here strong. Can I ask you to get a little closer? Come a little closer. If you're over there, come on in. Come on in. We're going to finish up strong. We got to be strong. We're united movement. Come on in. Come on in closer. Come on in closer. If you're over there, come on in. Step close. Step close. Step close. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. All right? They're talking. Elon Musk, Donald Trump are big on efficiency. I wanted to say a few words about efficiency. Efficiency is a good thing. It's not the most important thing. When it comes to healthcare, the most important thing is that healthcare is a right. But efficiency is good. Efficiency is good. When you cut spending on HIV and TB and malaria in the developing world, it's not efficient. You're going to lead to more diseases that will come back here. It's not efficient. But more important, it's not right. It's not efficient, but it's not right. If you spread disinformation about vaccines, it's not efficient because vaccines are the most efficient healthcare innovation. It's not efficient, but more important, it's not right. If you cut spending on our health research institutions, it's not efficient. You're mindlessly stupid. It's not efficient, but more important, it's not right. And my friends, if you cut spending on Medicaid, it is not efficient. Speaker after speaker, Rachel and others have just explained the spending that Medicaid does saves us money. So it's not efficient if you cut Medicaid. But most important, it's not right. But as Bernie was telling us, it's not just about what they want to do. It's the system we have right now. The privatized Medicare system we have, so-called Medicare disadvantage, that costs us $100 billion a year. $100 billion a year in waste. That is not efficient. But more important, it's not right. When the drug companies overcharge us with their patent price gouging that costs the country, taxpayers, consumers, at least $200 billion a year. At least $200 billion a year. That's not efficient, but more important, it's not right. And it's not right because not just do we pay too much, people can't get life-saving drugs they need. It's not right. Well, I'll tell you what else. Efficiency is not just about saving money. Efficiency is about spending your money smartly. So if you make an investment and it pays off, that's an efficient investment. So if you expand Medicare so it covers dental and hearing and vision, that's efficient. But you know what else? Healthcare is a right. And if you go beyond that, not just shoring up Medicaid, not just making Medicare stronger, but doing what we all know needs to be done. Make Medicare available to all so that we have expanded and improved Medicare for all. It is efficient, but most important, healthcare is a right. Healthcare is a right. Healthcare is a right. Healthcare is a right. When we come together like this, we build the power. We are going to beat this Medicaid cut. We are going to beat this Medicaid cut, but that is not enough. We are building the power and the momentum, not just to stop their cuts, but to make sure that we live in a country where finally healthcare is a right. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Y'all, there's nothing left to say except accept, recommit to take this fight at home. Again, I'm going to ask you one more time. Raise your fist if you're with me. Raise your fist if you're ready.